Oh God, who gave Frosty some juice? I like to. If you look at his face, he's got two little eyebrows that are like, impressed? Ah, that's right. No sun's gonna melt me. An American SUV next to a tiny Japanese hatchback. Oh, good Lord. Sorry, I'm like actually shocked. Oh my goodness. The little hatchback is like a tin can compared to the SUV. George, the very angry hog, is a big boy. Whoa, he is a big boy. Look at the face on him too. He looks grumpy. He looks like he woke up on the wrong side of the bed, which is no bed. He's on the grass. I'd be mad too. Oh, look at the side profile. He's a chonky boy. Absolute monster of a lime my grandma grew. Oh my God. How much of that is rind versus like actual flesh of the lime? That's what I want to know. Oh my God, I didn't even see the next photo when it's in their hand. Oh, it's like a gourd. That is melon size. That could take someone out. This thing is ponder worthy. They're pondering the lime. Looks like a mythical beast. Whoa. How many people is that there? Hold on. It's like 28 to 30 people long. I know that's not like a valid unit of measurement, but I'm just saying, like, that's not even all the people in the photo. This thing is a monster. Second monster croc killed in Lahad Dadu in 4 days. Whoa, man, dude. Where I grew up, because I grew up a Florida man, you know, so we saw our fair share of alligators. These things, like alligators and crocs, get to be huge. It is insane that, like, it's just that they exist, I suppose. Massive high-reach excavator next to a normal-sized excavator. The massive high-reach can reach up to 200 feet. Let's take a look at, whoa, oh my God. Don't you ever think it's crazy, just like the amount of technology we built and just what it allows us to do that we had, like, what it would have taken way longer before it was invented? That's just some insanity. I had to buy this onion because it was so fucking big. It needed to be mine. It looks like 700 plus grams. Good find. Oh, from the official onion weigher. Damn, and he was spot on. A big bitch, 702 grams. That's the chunkin onion. The Funyun, oh, it's like a Funyun chimichanga. I can just imagine biting into that. The flavor that's gonna, oh man. You got lucky, you're in for a treat. That's the Funyun, that's the real Funyun. Early 80s, oven and microwave, still cooking. Wow, they really used to be this big. I mean, it makes sense. Look at all the knobs, the dials. A lot of tech was really big before it was, you know, modernized and put into smaller and smaller packages. Straight out of a fairy tale, a humble fisherman battling a storm stumbled across a colossal pearl worth 100 million. Clueless of its value, he simply kept the 34-kilogram gem under his bed as a good luck charm until he had to move out from his house. Is that real? The pearl from this story has never been sold, and so its value is purely hypothetical. It was given by the fisherman to his aunt, and she in turn gave it to the city where she lives to use it as a tourist attraction. I see. Interesting context. It has value, but the 100 million valuation is purely fantasy. No one has offered to buy it at that price or any other price for that matter, and no auction has ever been made and the pearl has never been authenticated. It may or may not be real. Its value is unknown. Well, I like the fantasy, man. Anybody know who this absolute unit is? Everywhere I look, it says Mills Darden, but it isn't. Well, goodness. Big boy. Kingpin. He was 7'6". I see. And how big was this boy? His average weight was 1,049 pounds. Wow. Pikachu the Devourer. Oh man, well now you gotta take it home. It just looks silly. That's the rule. If it's a silly looking plush, you gotta take it home. Average Canadian black bear versus Arctic polar bear harvested at their respective average weights. Sorry. I knew polar bears were big. Never quite occurred to me that they were that big. That is goddamn insanity. That is, sorry, I'm like taken aback. This schnitzel. Oh my goodness, that is a Texan-sized schnitzel, partner. Prepare ye the way of the Lord. This Korean statue depicts a Jesus so jacked, it looks like his last supper was pure protein. Blessed are the buff, for these shall inherit the earth. Jesus died for your gains. Hippos have surprisingly very little fat in their bodies. They're mostly comprised of raw muscle and can run at 19 miles per hour. These are horrifying statistics. Why would you tell me this? Oh, and I hate this image too. Thank you. I hate it. Yep, they're mostly muscle. They're murderous water puppies. False gharials can unexpectedly grow rather large and robust than most would expect. Oh, I see. It's another croc, huh? Dude, this is the third big croc the third big ass reptile actually that we've seen. I really hope we get one that's just like all charts, all bets are off, just monstrous. If that's false, I'd hate to see what the real is. Exactly, that's the false one? Good God. Carrot at the restaurant I work at. How good is it for your eyesight? Let's see it. Oh, it's great for your eyesight. Eat the whole thing in one bite. Bugs Bunny be damned. Bactrian camel harasses white rhino in Longleat Safari Park. God, they're bullying each other. Leave them alone. That rhino could gore you at any second. Horn right through the brain. This Alocasia zebrina at my Airbnb. Okay, some greenery to liven up the room. Maybe a little too much for that particular area of the house. A little too crazy, but I see the vision. Makes it feel a little alive. A real photo of Hyperion, the world's tallest tree. Now, you can't just show us that and not show us how high up it goes, right? You can't just pique my interest like that. It is a coast redwood, so it's a sequoia. Okay, makes sense. Its height is 380 feet. Oh my God. That's some insanity, man. But imagine this thing falls. The sound that would make in the woods would be insane. If anyone was around to hear it, that was. An Irish wolfhound next to a mini donkey. Aw, well, those are just nice. Brutus, a one-armed bull saltwater crocodile located in the Adelaide River in Queensland, Australia, measuring at 5.5 meters in length, will show us Brutus. Oh my God, just the size of it alone is insanity, dude. It's got only one arm and it's still going crazy. This guy was standing in the middle of the road. He doesn't care. Go ahead, try and pass without his permission. He'll show you what's up. He turned away. He's turned his back to you. Now that doesn't mean you can pass. It just means he's testing you. He's testing you out. Absolute unit of a Ferrero Rocher. Ah, yes. The ball. That's when you gotta like slice up and serve like it's a cake. Is it just the shell or does it have all the filling too? It's just the shell and has 4 regular ones wrapped inside. Boo. Boring. This absolute unit of a Great Dane. Great Danes are just, they're tall, but they still look like dogs, so they get a pass. Like Borzoi are tall in like a scary, like skinwalker way. Great Danes are tall in like a, hey, that's cute big dog way. I'm all right with that one. Now look at that banana. That bad boy's got so much potassium in him, it's crazy. Bananas for scale. Well, thank you. I had to make sure it was how it would look compared to bananas. Scotsman Angus MacAskill, largest non-obese human to ever live. 8 feet tall, 80-inch chest. Here, picture standing next to a friend that is 6'5". Wowee. Oh, this dude looks like you just picture old-timey person, and this is the dude that comes to mind, 100%. He is the stock photo man. Huge sea monster emerges from Dorset Cliffs. Oh, excuse me? It is the skull of what is a pliosaur, terrorizing our oceans, just 150 million years ago. So, thankfully, not around anymore.
Or is it?
Blue Marlin, the giant ship that ships other ships and oil rigs. Oh, what? Sorry, again, it's the absolute size of it all. I'm just in awe. How do they get that off the ship, though? That's my question. How do you remove it once it's on? How do you get it on, even? Arctotherium angustidens, the giant short-faced bear from Pleistocene. I'm gonna get that word wrong, but it's from South America. Oh, so it is as tall as we are, with giant knives for hands. Great, fantastic. This dachshund is a unit. So he put, oh no, no. Oh, he's chonky, poor guy. Beagie Smalls. Now that's fun. He's chonky too, but he's not gonna be dragging across the floor. That's all right. Sister finally finished my snail for our family Christmas. Hey, what a cute little guy. Banana for scale again. Thank you. This airport snowplow. I'm actually not surprised by this one. This one checks out for a whole airport. Got to get snow off the runway. Makes sense to me. Perfect size. Honestly, maybe a little too small for the whole runway. 816 kilogram bodacious bull. Of the riders who tried to stay on his back for the required 8 seconds during his career, Bodacious bucked off 127 of them, most in the first second or two. He was eventually removed from the pro circuit for fear that he would kill someone. Good lord, that is an angry looking bull. Neosporosis diana, known as Fatso in southeastern Australia. I see. I had to look it up to make sure this thing wasn't dangerous. You know what I do think though? Mentioning that it's from Australia, when it looks like this, you didn't need to say that it's from Australia. I could just assume, I could make the assumption that something this insane is in Australia, you know? But from what I'm reading, it is I think this is a huntsman spider. Great, fantastic. Gross, yucky. It looks like a potato with legs. This stroller. Yep, souped up my stroller because my baby ain't no wuss. A life-size model of FMNH PR 2081 nicknamed Sue. The most well-preserved Tyrannosaurus Rex specimen discovered. Oh, the name, wow. I mean, with a name like that, yeah. And that's pretty cool, man. Scary that these things existed, but cool. Nobody arguing about feathers in the comments? Definitely early then. Well, adult Tyrannosaurus skin has been found and it was mostly covered in scales. Any feathers it may have had either shed off as it matured or were sparse at best. Okay, but how about lips? Can we spark that debate? What, lips on the T-Rex? Now this I don't know. A study suggests that T-Rexes had lips. They were puckering up. Incredible. This beast of a sweet potato. Sorry for the potato quality. Well, you know, it's understandable given what you're showing us. Oh, that's a chunky yam for sure. Big ol' boy. This Clydesdale. Oh my God. Why do horses always look like they've just been given bad news? Look at his face, poor guy. He's like grimacing. He's chilling though. This Monstera in our local hospital. I don't know if I said that Monstera, I don't know. Oh, cool, big plant. Again, this one I actually maybe can justify a little more because it's occupying kind of a wide open space. I'd prune it maybe a little bit, but I think this one actually works out. That thing is Jumanjiing all over the place. I mean, it's pretty contained. Like I said, I'd prune it some, but it's all right. Byron Washington, a junior at Texas high school powerhouse DeSoto, has gone viral after a photo of him playing in Saturday's Texas State Football Championship took the internet by storm. Oh my God. And he's a junior? Dude's a tank. That poor chicken. Oh no, it's a mighty, mighty egg. The big cheese. 1 year aged medium sharp cheddar. It's 4,500 pounds. It's $5.99 a pound. How much would that be if I were to buy the whole thing? It's a near $27,000 big cheese. You're telling me I gotta put a down payment on a block of cheese? It's worth it to be cheesy. That cheesy? Priceless. This cat's feet are units. Whoa, that's some crazy toe beanage. What is going on? Wonder what's going on with that actually. I had to look it up. I guess this is, they're called a polydactyl. It is a condition in which an extra finger or toe is present on the hand or foot. Very fascinating. My buddy's wallet. Oh, big bulky wallet getting you down, huh? Sucks to be you, man, not me though. I mean, I can help make it thinner. I can hold $1 or $2. My butt hurts just looking at that monstrosity. I'm gonna set you up by at least an inch. This person's Great Dane. When someone complains about dog expenses, I laugh simply because this is the kind of dog I gotta provide for. I see we're playing fast and loose with the definition of dog. It's a dog, just like any other dog. He's just big, he's a tall boy. Some big ass tires. How big we talking? I see. Some large tires. David Attenborough next to the femur of an Argentinosaurus. Oh my God. Thing is, it's taller than him. Like that he's just holding it up. Yeah, it's all your strength, David. Don't worry about it. This jug of Tabasco sauce at my mom's house. You mean Tabasco? Didn't even know you could buy it by the gallon. Dude, that is a trough of Tabasco. For those who are pepper sauce inclined. Of a lemon I was gifted today. That dog wants it. Doesn't matter how sour it might taste. He wants it. Give him a taste. If you're a doctor, revert your eyes. Now this is... that keeps all of them away. My parents' tree this year. Wait, no, that's dope. That's actually very cute. It's not very tall. Actually, you know what? It is tall. It's tall and it's chunky, but it's Christmas, so it's okay. Voluptuous grape has got some curves. It's thick with a couple of C's. This absolute unit of a tree in Gainesville, Florida. Whoa. Oh, dude, that would host the dopest treehouse, actually. Like that you're hugging the tree, man. Yeah, that's your baby, dog.